Consider the following formula. Which of the following statements is true for this formula? To solve this question, we're going to need to graph it. And to graph, let's start by finding our intercepts. Our x-intercept is when y equals 0. So let's rewrite our function and plug in 0 for y. X equals 4 times 0 plus 8. 4 times 0 is just 0, so this will cancel, leaving us with x equals 8, or our first intercept, 8, 0. Then our y-intercept, or when x equals 0, will look like this. Instead of x, we'll write 0 equals 4y plus 8. Then we can do opposite operations, subtract 8 from both sides. Then we'll have negative 8 equals 4y. 4 is being multiplied to y, so the opposite operation is division. These will cancel, giving us negative 8 divided by 4, which is negative 2 for y, or the coordinate point 0, negative 2. Here I've plotted our intercepts. 8, 0 is to the right by 8 and up 0. Then 0, negative 2 is down 2 and to the right 0. Now let's take a look at our answer choices. A says when the value of y is less than negative 2, which is right here, all of the values that are less than, so below this value, x is negative. Well, if we look at the values that we have in this range, all of those values are on the left-hand side of the y-axis, meaning all of those x values are negative. So that makes A a true statement. A is our correct answer. But let's take a look at why B, C, and D are incorrect. B says when the value of x is less than 10, which would be right here, or right here on the graph, then y is negative. This is not true because of this small set of values right here before we officially cross over the x-axis. Those values are positive, or excuse me, those y values are positive, not negative. And then everything beyond that point becomes negative. So it's not negative the whole time. B is incorrect. C says when the value of x is less than 2, the value of x is less than 2, y is positive. Well, before we even look at less than, we can see that this point is below the x-axis, which means the y value is already negative, making that answer choice incorrect. D says when the value of y is greater than negative 4, so negative 4 would be right here, greater than would be everything above this point, x is positive. For the most part, our x values are positive, but not all of our x values are positive. These over here are all negative, which makes D incorrect and makes A our correct answer.